Whether it's workers' compensation or personal injury, if the adjuster is calling you, offering you money to settle your case, then wouldn't it be in your best interest to contact an attorney before you sign on the dotted line? There's no one better to contact than Catherine Stone at Barbas Law. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
In some cases, I'm thinking, all right, someone's got an offer, they're ready to sign, let's do it, and it's a done deal, case closed.
Well, it's not always that simple.
Of course it's not.
Of course it's not. And you know, I always try to bring in real world examples from things that happen in my office. And recently I've had two clients, well, now they're clients, contact me and say, the insurance company has offered me X. And, but I'm not sure that I want to take it because in this one particular case, the insurance company was then not paying medical bills that they should have paid. Even before the settlement. And so she was very concerned about that. The other thing is the other person who had been offered a settlement, she then got the paperwork and didn't understand, because they're going to send you in workers' comp a stack of paperwork like this, and they're going to call you down to the judge's office because the judge still has to approve that. And because you're not represented, you're going to have to personally go down and appear in front of a judge. Well, I wouldn't be comfortable doing that if I didn't know anything about the law. But they don't tell you this when they're making these offers to you. They don't tell you that you're going to have to go down in front of the judge. They don't tell you that you're going to have a stack of paperwork with a bunch of legal terms that you don't know anything about.
Is there lots of questions and lots of things that need to be sorted out once it gets to that point where you're ready to sign that still need to be looked at?
Absolutely, because especially in workers' compensation, the documents that are typically signed, they not only include oftentimes claims for workers' compensation, they also want you to give up any and all rights against suing your employer, whether it's employment discrimination, ADA, whatever it may, wage and hour. And so they don't tell you that a lot of times, and they don't tell you all the terms until you get the paperwork. And oftentimes it's been my experience that, you know, if the adjuster knows that you're not represented, they're trying to get that claim sold at a bargain. And so just for instance, you know, a client comes in and had been offered X, and we were able to secure a lot more than that for that person because we took a look at the file and realized that there were certain avenues that were available to the claimant that that person hadn't utilized yet.
I don't know if we've talked about this, me and you together about this, hope I don't put you on the spot, but I would imagine some people think that if they're already dealing with this, they're losing money from their job or whatever, that they can't afford to call an attorney, or they can't, that's just one other thing that they're going to have to pay for that they're struggling with. Do you think that's why? Because I'm thinking, why do you not have an attorney with you? I mean,
I think a lot of times, especially if they're still employed with the employer and they're still going to work, I definitely think that there's some concern that they will be fired or terminated, which is a whole other issue. You can't be fired or terminated or demoted just for pursuing a workers' compensation claim. Now, Florida is an at-will employment state, so they can terminate you
just because.
Just because, as long as they don't violate federal law. But so it is a tricky situation, and I do oftentimes have clients that will come in and see me, and then I won't hear from them for 6 months, and they don't sign up with me until something bad starts happening. But with regards to settlements, I just think that there's so many complex issues and wording in the documentation that a lot of clients just don't understand. And I think you should understand when you're giving up your rights to pursue something under the system that automatically gives you those rights.
Again, I can't imagine anyone going through this and not having someone like you on their team. I mean, it just seems like a no-brainer. But thank you so much again. We love that your passion is informing the public about what to do. That's why we call this Know Your Rights. You don't know what you don't know. But if you have any questions on this topic or any other that she has covered, just give them a call. There's their website as well. And we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks.